Hey there! So today I decided that I'm going to do a tour of WashU's Brown School. I feel like that's something that I really wanted to know when I was looking into schools. And WashU, from what I know, did not have a resource like this. So the first building we're going to go to is Hillman Hall. It's a pretty big building, but we're going to start out on the first floor. Something that's super interesting is when you enter right over around the bend, it's like the ground level, and it also leads into another building called Gold Farm. But the ground level is where like a bunch of like huge lecture halls are, and that's a lot of where like the undergraduate classes are. If you like to bike, WashU's a very friendly bike-oriented campus, I guess you could say. And then to our left, that little area right there is a parking garage. I would say like you really don't need a car if you go to like the Brown School, because there's shuttles and parking passes are like $800. So, wait, pause it. Okay, so come on in. All right, so to our right, honestly, Brown students don't use this at all because this is very undergrad affiliated. But here's a huge lecture hall. Yeah, if you're undergrad and you forgot your water bottle, point A, point B, it's in Hillman Hall 70. So get it. But there's like a couple lecture halls like this. There's Hillman 70 and then Hillman 60 or something like that. But there's like 2 or 3 down here. Like I said, we don't really use them. But what's kind of nice is during the colder weather, if you have a class in Gold Farm, you can walk through those doors and kind of take like an underpath way to Gold Farm. Okay. So if you have like a lot of stuff like I do, you can use these like daily lockers. You just bring your own lock and then put your stuff in. But here's a stairwell right over here. We're currently on the ground floor, but I'll show you. There's 3 levels, so this is like the way you can go up floors. 1 level, that's like the main floor that you can go to. But as you can see, like down that hall right here, very dark, but that's like the leading pathway to Gold Farm. And then on our left, we have a bunch of study rooms that you can rent out. And they're usually taken up. Yeah, there's a friend of mine. Hi, Brooke. There's a bunch of people that typically use these. But yeah. So after going through that hallway, you enter right here, which is part of Gold Farm. So there's a classroom right there, some bathrooms, and then there's this lovely staircase that leads to Gold Farm. All right, so after you go up those stairs, you're in the George Warren Brown School of Social Work. Fun fact about the Brown School, currently, the School of Public Health and School of Social Work are combined together, but in 2026, they're gonna be separated. We're not gonna have separate like actual buildings, but like separate schools, I guess. I don't really know how they're doing it, but this is where all the students typically come for their lunch break. A lot of undergrads come in here because they have access. But there's even more lockers right here that you can use. Not a lot of people use it, but it's here. And then this is the kitchen. There's a fridge right here that you can put your lunch in. Yeah, and there used to be an ice machine right over here. But here's a vending machine. There's another one. This is like unhealthy snacks, and then this is like healthy snacks. Oh, also, fun fact. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but not enough people watch this. If like one of the snacks are like halfway stuck, I like shake the vending machine. So. Okay. Alright, so that was the kitchen. And then down here are some more classrooms, and down over here are like it's one more classroom, and then if you go through those doors, which we'll be going through, that's the Hillman Hall, and that's where like a lot of public health classes are. So yeah, there's nothing much to this hallway, but what I can say is that this door is very hard to open if you don't just push the automatic thing. After you go through those doors, you leave Goldfarb, and you enter this little walkway. There's like a table over there that students like to sit at, and also this like little area students like to sit at for lunch breaks, typically between 12 and 1. But this is Hillman, as you can see, it's labeled up there. This is like the main school for, or the main building for public health. But, so like the stairwell I mentioned, it actually leads up here, and then you can go to the first level of Hillman. So there's a lot of classrooms. Really, you'll typically have classes in Hillman 120 or 130. There's study rooms on this level, and then right here is called the what is it called? The Max and Clark Forum, or the Forum, and that's where a lot of students like public health, social work, and then undergrad students go to study or just chill, hang out. There's like those 2 main classrooms that people are typically in. The school is like low-key kind of small, but I mean, it is what it is. There's an elevator to go up, but what's kind of fun and what's kind of like attracts undergrads to this school is that there's a cafe right here. It's called Coffee Stand. Yeah, undergrads and grads can use it, but it's kind of expensive, and it's not that good, so I wouldn't recommend it. So this is the second level. It's a lot of professor offices and stuff like that, but this is typically like known as more of the quote-unquote quieter area, but no one's up here. But it looks down on the forum right here. It's pretty nice. You can kind of like people watch if you like doing that. But also up here are like a study room. There's at least one study room or a couple study rooms, and then here's some professor offices, mainly public health, and then yeah, there's a study room, and then there is a classroom, and I think yeah, there's some people in there. But here's the other side of the stairwell, and now we're going to take the stairs to go to the 3rd level. Okay, now we're on the 3rd level. This is the last level of Hillman. On our left, I guess, there is a classroom, and then the elevator, another study room, and then this is also where professors' offices are. There's really nothing special about it, but there's this really huge area where people can study or just talk and chill. But what is cool is that there's this little outside part that we can go out on. Maybe we can't go out. Alright, so there's this little patio. It's pretty nice. I honestly don't really see many people come out here, but you can kind of see like a nice little view of the campus. A lot of the undergrad campus, because this is really just like the grad area right here for social work and public health. There were just like these 2 buildings. But that is the end of the tour. I hope that you enjoyed it, and maybe you'll pick the Brown School for public health. Woo!